877-878-7600. I might as well check in now. Joanne, we got anybody on the phone line right now? Okay, they're still calling in. All right, they can call 313-778-7600. I want to say thank you again to Karen Hudson Samuels for spending time with us this past half hour. I highly encourage everyone on a Friday at 10 a.m. to come on down to WGPR on East Jefferson there and check out an important part of Detroit's history. And not Detroit's black history. I'm talking about Detroit's history. When me and Karen were talking about the scene and the new dance show, those weren't just black youngsters who were coming to that show to dance. You had suburban white kids on that show every day who were dancing, and I think it had a major impact on the culture of this town, and I think that's a good thing. Let's go to Leland. I believe Leland has called us this afternoon. Hey, Leland, we're broadcasting live from Cobo. How you doing, my friend?
All right, I'm home now. I have time to be on this show. I just got home. I don't always have time to call in.
Well, I'm glad you had time for us, Leland.
Yeah, okay. It's this younger generation. Just like I say, I got like a ton and a half of books in the living room. I can talk on many subjects, including subjects dealing with black history, as you probably know. It's this younger generation, this so-called X generation or millennials, the bebopping and hip-hopping up and down the street with their hands up their back and flipping money up in the air and riding bicycles and things on the sidewalk at 30 miles an hour and expected to jump out of the way of them. They are the ones that need to hear the black history. I got history on all kind of history that's running out of my ears. I can tell you how a battleship fires its guns, even if I can't tell you what the latest dance steps are. I talk on many subjects, science, and history, as you probably know. And, but I would put a reading list instead of having these kids out on the street having hissy fits with the police, getting in trouble downtown and all. I could come up with at least 12 books just off the top of my head without even thinking about it.
No, wait, that's really interesting, Leland. Not to cut you off, Leland, but to cut you off, because I want to talk to you. Don't leave me. What is the number one book that you would recommend to young people? Because I've been asked that question before, too. And I say that the first book that I recommend is The Miseducation of the Negro.
That's one of them. And there's a book called The ISIS Papers by Francis Welsing. You could even go back 50 years ago. I got the original. I think my aunt gave it to me for a Christmas gift, the original hardcover of Before the Mayflower by, what's his name, Burnett Jr., the editor of Ebony at the time.
Yes, Lerone Bennett Jr.
It was published in 1963 or 62, and I got the first printing. I think my mother's sister gave it to me for a Christmas gift, and I kept it. Even though the book is over 50 years old, it traces just about up to modern times, traces just about everything you want to know about the African American experience in America.
Now, give us the name and the author of the book again, Leland. Give us the name and the author of the book again, because I'm not sure everybody heard that.
I think it's Lerone Bennett Jr. or something like that, and he was one of the original editors of publishing.
Yes, and what's the name of the book?
Before the Mayflower.
Before the Mayflower by Lerone Bennett Jr. I knew that book. I was required to read it, but I'm so glad you mentioned it, because I agree. That's a great book for anybody who's interested in getting into black history.
It tells you just about everything you need to know all the way up to the 1960s about how we interact
Leland,
with Indians and all of that.
Leland, I tell you what, man, I appreciate the call a lot. Thank you much. You recommend Before the Mayflower by Lerone Bennett Jr. The book I always recommend to young people is The Miseducation of the Negro by the father of, it was Negro History Week, now it's Black History Month, and that is Carter G. Woodson. And so I see Karen Hudson Samuels still is nodding her head, so I must have said something right, because if it comes from her, it must be right. Hey, who else we got on the line with us, Joanne? Let's go to Harry first. Hey, Harry, how you doing this afternoon? Thanks for calling.
Listen. Hey, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Okay. I was just calling. I respect Brother Leland. I listen to him a lot. But between him and the people, I know you had the young kids on the other day.
Yeah.
These old people, really, these older generations, really need to stop criticizing these kids, because the kids are the result of what the older generation called parents and mentoring. So the kids didn't just, come here, from Amazon or eBay. They got raised from little babies by parents that ended up raising kids that act the way that these kids are acting. So, it's really, the same voices have been leading the black community for the last 40, 50 years, the same political parties, everything. And, it's not got us anywhere. And now the people that drove us into this mess, that were driving the car the whole time, want to sit back and turn around and look at the child seat and say that the kids are riding the bicycles too fast. Well, time out. Just go on with that. And, if you're really concerned about it, the people that are older generation supposed to be in power, do something about us not having a congressperson. That's obscene. We can't even be represented in any of the things going on in the nation. Do something about the money for the schools being diverted to stadiums and choo-choo trains. Don't tell us how to ride our bicycles.
Right.
You can't even provide a society that makes any sense at all.
Let me tell you this, and I appreciate the call a lot. First of all, I agree with you. I'm always glad when Leland calls, but Leland is a bit critical of our young people. And I understand there are some of them that get on his nerves, but I always go back to what James Baldwin said. He said that the problem with our young people is that they've been failed by their elders. And I think that's true. So if we have problems with our young people, I think the onus is on us. We got a friendly face right here with a family. Step up to the microphone, sir. You want to get on radio with us? Why not? First of all, identify yourself, sir.
I'm Leslie.
Leslie, it is a pleasure to see you, sir. I know who you are. Give us your full name.
Leslie Fontaine.
Leslie Fontaine, how you doing? My comrade in trades.
Exactly. I'm down there seeing the transportation.
You got your family with you, Leslie?
My grandson.
Your grandsons? Who are these guys? Come on up. Yeah.
Essen, Cedric, and Andrew.
How you guys doing today? Fantastic. Well, we're on the radio right now. We're broadcasting live on 910. You have a great grandfather. He's taking you down here to the auto show. My dad used to take me down here, and I applaud you, my friend.
Thank you.
Hey, have you seen the auto show yet with your grandson?
Yes.
What have you seen and what have you liked, Leslie?
As far as cars,
yes. Let's keep this to cars, all right?
Cars. No, I'm a little bit disappointed in the Jeep because it's so fancy now. Remember?
Yeah.
Think about it. Remember, you put the winch on the front. You could pull toast up and go over the hills there. Now, you think you're gonna do that with one of these $50,000 Jeeps? It's just become. It's like a Lexus now.
Really?
It's taken the Jeep out of Jeep.
Jeep used to be known as a utility vehicle.
It's a utility vehicle.
Exactly.
But when you look at the Grand Cherokee now, oh no. Now the Wrangler still has that touch, and you can still do that. Take the doors off and everything. But the Grand Cherokee, oh no, that's you taking mom out to dinner and that thing.
Right. That's the one you pick up somebody for a date, right?
That's the date vehicle.
Right. Okay. Are you primarily interested in a vehicle that can do some hauling for you?
Well, I like the versatility of the Jeep.
Uh-huh.
So I'm a Jeep guy.
Okay.
And I like that, especially with the snow and the long traveling and my grandkids.
Right.
And I carry stuff around for them back and forth. So that's what I'm looking for.
Fantastic. Let me mention this. Leslie is, he and I are kind of kindred spirits in that I am a huge fan of trains. Now, I don't have the knowledge that this guy got. He shared a book with me that, frankly, I kept too long. I'm sorry, but I got it back to him. But he has a knowledge of trains and locomotives and that history that I wish to have one day. And so I'm glad I got a chance to say that about you in public.
My pleasure. I wasn't going to come down if I stopped by. I wasn't going to do that.
Well, fantastic.
Said, where's Cliff? I'm listening to the show. I'm going to stop in and see him.
We are right here.
It's great to see you.
Now, who are these guys again?
These are my grandchildren. This is my oldest grandson. And, well, I have a younger granddaughter. But this is Eston, Cedric, and Mr. Andrew.
Can I, Eston, how you doing today, man? Okay, come on over to the microphone real quick. You can talk in there. I think you're tall enough to talk in there. Yeah, you are. Aston, how you doing, man?
Good.
Good. How old are you?
10.
10 years old?
Yeah.
How have you liked the auto show so far?
It was pretty good.
It's pretty good. Anything in there you see that